This junk journal I call my salute to Betty Boop. I use this junk journal on my 4 tutorials about creating a custom cover and creating the cross-stitch binding method. So now I've actually completed the journal, and I'm going to be putting this in my Etsy shop. It has a ribbon and shank button closure. I have a couple of little charms. This button was a shank button for my mother's button box. This is actually, a working little book plate for the front. I just put that in as a template. So I'm going to go through this rather quickly. The pages that have Betty Boop are a digital download from Digital Collage Club. I've also used just internet downloads, various designer paper, graphic 45. It has ledger papers, teacher gradebook papers. Again, it's a hand-sewn cross-stitch binding. It has a vintage look to it. It is a hardcover. It has 5 signatures and approximately 165 pages. So I'm just going to go through this real quickly. And lots of tuck spots, lots of places for journaling. I've done quite a bit of stamping on here. Lots of room, lots of pictures of Betty Boop. I have quite a few of the altered paper clips, and again more of the Betty Boop. And we have lots of these pages for journaling. I don't know who really started that, but I love that way of using lots of hearts, lots of pinks and blacks and reds, because that kind of was the era. 1930 vintage ladies in here. This is a little booklet, and inside this envelope we have another opportunity for journaling, a little booklet. Lots and lots and lots of room for journaling on this. I've used some, these are the graphic 45 vintage movie ephemera, some tabs, again more of the vintage ladies, teacher gradebook page, another one of those. I like to, when I do my altered clips, I like to do both sides so that when you turn the page, it's an altered clip on the other side too. Okay, so I'm just going to try. I love these images of Betty Boop from the Digital Collage Club. Some dies, some die cuts on the pages, lots of hearts, and again lots of pinks and blacks and reds, and that's kind of Betty Boop style, I think. Again, I've tried to use some vintage figures that I got off of the internet in this book. I'll fold out ledger paper with some stamping. This is another one of my altered paper clips. One of those, a Betty Boop caricature. A little washi tape on that one. I don't know, that was in an ephemera collection from someplace, and I don't remember where I got it from. More die cuts, stamping on the teacher's gradebook page, and lots of hearts and pinks. And this is from Tim Holtz. You can get a whole package of these vintage figures from, it's a Tim Holtz. I think it's kind of new. Again, this is another, in each one of these center envelopes is an opportunity for some journaling. Lots of pictures, coffee dyed, tea dyed papers, word sticks. Another altered clip, journaling card, I just love these. I love this with the flamingos. And banners and doilies. A little bit of fiber there. Some more of those Tim Holtz. This is from that Graphic 40. It's a new collection, a new Graphic 45 collection. More die cuts, vintage ladies. This came off of the internet. It's more of that paper for journaling or pictures or whatever. I'm not a really big pinks and hearts kind of person, but I thought that suited Betty Boop. Love this vintage lady. So elegant. These are two center envelopes. I put nice big tags in them, and I sewed them, just hand sewed them, nice big pamphlet type stitch. And we have some dangles, some little heart dangles. More stamping, a little bit of stenciling. Again, this is underneath the altered paperclip teacher's gradebook page. This is a die cut. Little banner. This is an acetate tuck spot. More stamping. I think this is a Stampin' Up! Die. I just love these little corner dies. I just think they're adorable. Betty Boop again. Nice big tag under that tuck spot. Nice big tag. This is from the Graphic 45. Ledger paper with a little bit of fiber trim. I have a little heart paper clip on this corner. I don't know where I got these. I'm not sure. I think maybe Joann's. I think they're kind of cute. Vintage. I got these ads off of the internet. Vintage ads. I think they're Sears catalog ads, maybe. There's a nice big tag and a little tuck spot. Teacher's gradebook page. Again, this is from the Graphic 45. Vintage Hollywood. Tag with my altered paper clip. A little bit of lace and some fiber. That's muslin for an interest on that page. And again, this is just the center envelope with another little booklet. And then we have the other booklet in the inside. A little tuck spot. The tab. Altered paper clip. That's Betty. We have a tag, nice big tag under that tuck spot. This is another one of the under that tuck spot. At first, I didn't know that if I was going to like this, because I don't know it. I don't do journals like this too often. I think I just do ones that are vintage, but I loved it after I got it done. A little washi tape, some stamping. Another vintage lady, vintage gentleman. Lots and lots of room on here. That's from the Graphic 45. Ledger paper, altered paper clips with some tags. Be a nice big tag underneath that one. I love that die cut also. Doily, teacher's gradebook paper. These, I got a bunch of these. This was an old card game out of the 30s, and I just think those are pretty neat. And I got those at a thrift shop. The envelope with the little book inside. Tuck spot. And then inside this envelope is another little booklet. Stamping. Teacher's gradebook paper with a little die cut, some fibers and lace, another word stick. And I think this is die cuts with a view, I'm not sure. Another altered paper clip, journal paper, ledger paper. Lots of room for pictures or doodles or mixed media or whatever. And on the back cover I have a little bit of the history of Betty Boop, who she was a character of, and I put that in the back just because I thought that was kind of interesting. Alrighty, I appreciate you taking a look. Have a great one.